Hiya, I hope you are all doing well. I'm just here with my second video diary, kind of looking at how isolation is going and the sort of things I'm up to. And this week I thought I'd just kind of do a week in the life sort of thing, just kind of show you what I'm up to day to day. And at the moment that's included just a lot of making the most of the really nice weather at the moment, getting on with my work, but also making sure I'm spending plenty of time getting fresh air and doing exercise and spending time with my family. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video and that you and everyone you know is staying safe and inside. So most days I'm trying to do kind of between 3 to 5 hours of good work, depending on how much I've got to do and how motivated I'm feeling basically. But I really like setting myself up by a window, making sure I'm in a space that gets a lot of light. I think it just makes you feel a little bit fresher and a little bit more awake, which is nice. But yeah, at the moment I've just got myself set up by my big bedroom window, and that is where I'm kind of choosing to do a lot of my work during the days. And at the moment I'm just focusing on one of my essays for my critical security studies module, as I'm a PACE student. So at the moment I've just been doing quite a lot of reading and planning for that, kind of getting myself all set out ready to do the essay at some point. And for when I'm working, I've also made myself a little self-isolation playlist just to kind of lift my mood when I'm trying to get all of these essays done. It's definitely been a little bit more of an issue at the moment accessing kind of resources and readings that you might need for your essays, but the library does at the moment have a thing where you can suggest or request a book, which I've had to do a couple of times because I was missing some of the essential readings for my essays. But I've also noticed a lot of online resources have made a lot more of their stuff available to you, so you don't need to be able to access a library, which is really helpful, and has been helping me kind of plan my essay. I've also been trying to make an effort to do a lot of my work outside, especially in the mornings. When I'm just doing a bit of reading or research, I think it's, and it's an easy thing to do away from the desk. And with the weather being as nice as it is at the moment, I feel like it would be a waste not to spend a lot of time outside and in the garden. Every day I've also been trying to make sure I'm getting out of the house and making the most of my one walk a day. So I've been trying to go out every day with my family, just to walk the dog and get out a little bit. I think it's really important to make sure you're getting fresh air and that you're not staying in the house too much. For me personally, I think the more I stay in, the kind of lazier, and I start to get headaches and feel a little bit down if I'm staying in all of the time. So I've definitely been trying to make sure I am getting out and about every single day. And this is just us walking through one of the local woods that's just a couple of minutes from my house, which is just a really nice walk to do kind of in the morning before you get your day started. There's also never really a dull moment in this household, as we have 3 cats and a dog, so there's always something entertaining going on and an animal to spend time with. But this is my cat Merlin, and that's Pepper, and then this one is Tubbs. And when I'm not giving all of my attention to the animals, I've been also trying to cook a little bit more than usual for my family. So I just made a vegetable pad thai this week for them. I think my mum was very amazed that I'd managed to come back from uni being able to make something that wasn't spaghetti bolognese. I also then made some chocolate cornflake clusters for dessert. So to do this, I just melted a few bars of chocolate in the microwave, and just kind of did this bit by bit, making sure it didn't burn. And then after that, I just added a pack of cornflakes into the bowl of melted chocolate and just kept adding this until it was kind of the right amount where they were all covered with chocolate, and then just kept mixing them in. And then I just laid these out on a plate and filled some of the cake cases with them, and I just added some mini eggs onto the top and popped those ones in the fridge to eat in the evening. I am also lucky enough to live right by the sea, so that's been a really nice spot for some evening walks and dog walks, a really nice place to get some fresh air and forget about everything going on. Also been trying to do some home workouts, just using YouTube videos or trying to do makeshift sort of things that you'd normally do in the gym. But Pepper does enjoy joining in with this and does seem to think of the whole thing as one big game, which is a slight pain, but definitely makes the workouts a little bit more enjoyable. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I look forward to making some more soon. I hope you have a good week. Bye!